Hi crafty friends, it's me Mary and I'm back with an antique vintage haul video for you today. So we went up North Michigan for a mini vacation. We went to Great Wolf Lodge in Traverse City, and on the way up there we stopped at some antique stores, and I just wanted to share with you what I got from there. So let's go ahead and get started. We went to one antique store in Bay City, and my husband gives me a set amount of time that I can go in there for. So I think I only had 45 minutes, but I did find some neat items in there. So let me try and get this bag open so I can show you what's in here. I got some pins, and I know that this isn't totally crafty, but you can put these on junk journals. Isn't this so pretty? It's a bow, and it's got a bunch of rhinestones on it, but I just love this. So I had to pick this up. I'll try to remember the prices or a roundabout so I can tell you how much they all were. This one was about $18. And then I got one more pin. These bags are a little tricky to open though. This is a Weiss pin, if you guys know anything about jewelry. It's geometric and it's so pretty. I just love like the baguette style cuts of these rhinestones. And this was also, oh no, this was $15, I think 20% off. Isn't that so pretty? So I got that one as well. I saw this in the far part of the antique store, and this says Herman Hiss and Company Jewelers. It's so pretty, isn't it? Gosh, I love looking at this, but it's like a mini jewelry box. Look at that. And it's got the flowers on it. It opens, there's nothing in there, but I just think it's so pretty. So I picked that up. This was my most expensive find, I think, at $14. But I loved it. And it's in Bay City, Michigan too, if you can see it on there. So it'll help me remember where I got it. I also picked up some milk caps, and these, well, they're actually pasteurized whipping cream caps from Shelby Dairy. And I thought these were really cute. I like the orange. These were, I believe, $5. And then I picked up some buttons. These are clear plastic, but they have some nice detail to them. These were $3.50, 20% off. So I really like those. I can't wait to add these to my collection. This was actually found at an estate sale before I went on the trip. It's a cash receipt book. It was 19 cents at the time. I found this in the garage, just like buried under some tools, and I think they charged me $1 for it. So for all that you get, I think it's a great price. This came from the antique store, and this was $10, 20% off. It's an Alden's catalog, and it's from fall and winter of 1955 and 56, and the cover's torn off and everything. It's in sort of bad condition, but if you look inside, it has some really, really neat photographs. Aren't those so pretty? So obviously we're not going to look through every page, even though I would like to, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse into this because, oh my gosh, look at the shoes. So pretty, right? Because I love looking at older catalogs too. Oh, I love those shoes. My goodness. And then if I can find it in here, it was really cute. I don't know if it's right there or no. A little girl had marked all the dresses that she wanted in here. It was really cute. Oh, here. See in purple, she scribbled a little bit on all the items that she wanted. I love the coats. And all the little dresses. And then they do have some boys' clothes too. So for only $8, I mean, I thought this was a great deal. You just don't find these things anymore. And you really have to look for the deals. I mean, there's plenty of stuff that I want to get that I don't because it's just too expensive. But yeah, so I got that catalog. I also picked up some Jack and Jill magazines. Isn't this such a pretty cover? April 1945. And these were all $4, I believe, 20% off. So I won't flip through all of these because I don't know if there's a whole lot to see in the magazine. I just really liked the cover. And look at the back. Pretty, huh? I also picked up a Spiegel catalog. This says 81st year, 1865 to 1946 Spiegel. So this is 1946. And oh my gosh, I just love this one too. This was, I think, $5, 20% off. Another good deal. Not as easy to flip through, but still very cool. Look at these shoes. Oh my. Gloves and purses. Little kiddo clothes. Oh, I love the sound of this too. Wasn't that great? Camping. All the valances and curtains. Oh, look at the vacuum. The Housemaid. Oh, wow. Oh, do they still have this? Let the Housemaid do your work. It cleans, it paints, it moth-proofs. Wow, I have never seen anything like that. That is really a do-it-all machine. And it even comes with the order form in the back. Oh my gosh, that was great. So I love that. I got some of these magazines. They're called Wee Wisdom. This is from February of 1965, and this was $4, 20% off. Oh, I got some needle books too. This is really, I love those birds in the corner there. So pretty. Oh, it's got Penelope paper dolls in the back. Very cute. So I got that one. I got another Jack and Jill. Isn't that nice? February 1959. $4, 20% off. So cute, all this stuff. Let's see. I wonder if this comes off. Oh, just a little bit of stickage. I'll take that off. I got another Jack and Jill. This one I got because it said The Valentine from Outer Space, and it's from February of 1974. It does have this sticker on the front, but I don't think that hurts anything. Just gives it more appeal. Got some like little activities and stories that the kids can read. I would love to have gotten this magazine as a child. And then the last little magazine that I got, Wee Wisdom, August 1948. And this is so cute, isn't it? My gosh. I don't know what they're running away from, the bull. He looks, well, yeah, he wanted their food, but he looks friendly enough. Cute. And then at the estate sale that I was talking about that I went to beforehand, I got this Three Little Pigs book. This was $1. And let's see. This is an oldie but goodie. Let's see, it says copyright 1960 by Whitman. Very cute. I did pick up a pattern as well. This I got at an antique store in Ludington, and it was an older lady. she came to the door. Well, not really. I had to call a number because the shop was closed, I guess. And she said, give her 15 minutes and then she'd come. And I was like, well, you don't have to come just for me. You know, I felt bad having her come out of her house. The house was attached. And she's like, no, no, that's how we do things here. I was like, oh, okay. So she came to the door and she talked a lot about her family and stuff like that while I was perusing around. And I had found like a pile of stuff and I brought it up to her. And she's like, oh, well, these aren't the prices, you know, the prices that they were marked. And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah, I had an estate sale come in and they marked everything rock bottom price, but I can't sell them for these prices. And I was like, oh, you know, thinking bummer, because that's how I shop. I shop by price usually. But she charged me, end up in the end, I still bought some stuff because I liked the older woman and she was really nice, but this was $6. So I would never ever pay that for a pattern normally. This card was $5. Again, just something I would never pay, but she was so nice. I wanted to buy some things from her. Happy birthday. Some folks sew and some folks tat and other folks crochet, but I am knitting wishes to send you today, each pure a thought, each thought a chain of wishes just for you, that each hour brings you happiness today and all year through. And then it's even dated June 24th of 1937. And it looks like it's from somebody named Tenna. Isn't that really cute? So I really liked that card, but to pay that for it was a little pricey. Did I get anything else there? I didn't get anything else there. So I spent $11, right? On those two things. I got some books at the estate sale that I was talking about. I got this 3 Wishes, Lost Teddy Bear, The Ugly Duckling, which I love, and The Emerald City of Oz. I think that these books were $2 a piece, except for this one was $3. So not bad. At the antique store, I picked up this shopping list, and they just gave this to me. It was in one of the magazines, so that was nice. And then this was marked $2, but I hadn't seen this one before. It's a different needle case. So I thought that was really pretty. Too bad it has this on both sides. I don't think I can get that off. I also picked this up, 101 Ways to Save with Your Sewing Machine. This was $1, and this was at the estate sale that I went to. But I just really liked all the images in here. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. So yeah, I picked that up. And I don't know, does it have a date in there? I don't see a date, but you can tell it's old. Yeah, I don't see a date. I also got this one, Wanda Goose. This was a brownie book, and this was $2. This is copyright 1948. And it has really neat pages in here. I like the two-tone color. Look at the owl, the moon, so cute. I also picked up Little Black Lamb. This was, I believe, $2 as well, copyright 1946. It's a Fuzzy Wuzzy book. Isn't that so cute? And look at Little Black Lamb. Oh my gosh, I love it. And then this one, I think, was $3. Let's Find Skipper. This is a different one. I usually don't get these board type books, but this was so cute. This was 1944. And then basically Judy and Mike are looking for Skipper the whole book. And so as you can see, the little animals flip over until you get to the end here, and Skipper is right behind Judy. So cute, right? And then the last thing that I picked up from the estate sale was this, the picture word book. I think they charged me $1 for this. I love books that Florence Sarah Winship illustrates. So this has 1,200 illustrations, 4,832 words, and it is pretty neat. I don't know if I'm going to keep this or put this in my eBay store, but I did really like this. It's pretty cool. There is some coloring inside here, as you can see, but they're so neat. And it's neat coloring. It'd be neat to sort of color the items that you were using in a junk journal as you cut them out. But very cool. I love this book. So that's what I got from the estate sale, friends, and the antique stores that I went to. And I hope that you enjoyed this haul. I know I love looking at others' vintage items that they find in the wild. So I hope that you liked this one too. And until next time, friends, love ya. Bye-bye.